One of the things I like about fishing for stripers is that you can get them wherever you're willing to go. You know, whether you're walking a mile on a beach to get to them or you are on a kayak in Boston Harbor, you can reach them if you're willing to try. My name's Katie Curran. I live on Cape Cod and I work for a company called On the Water. My earliest memory of fishing was when I was 4 in Florida, fishing off my grandmother's dock. I just remember being incredibly excited and fascinated by it and not knowing what I was going to be pulling out of the ocean. Now it's more about the entire experience. Fishing for me feels more like a natural extension of who I am rather than an escape. I don't just go when I need to work through a problem or I'm upset about something. I go when I'm happy because it's where I want to be either way. It's part of my life. Anytime you look at somebody who looks like a good fisherman, for every fish that they're out there catching, they've made a million casts to get there. What you put in, you get out. So one of the ways I've pushed myself recently when it comes to striper fishing is with kayak fishing in Boston Harbor. I was in a salty PDL 120, kicking myself for not having tried kayak fishing sooner. You're literally sitting on top of the water. I mean, you can't get closer to the fish. It's kind of a dream. There is this element of excitement that sort of comes back to you when you're that close to the water, taking a fish out of the water, kind of the same way that it was when I was younger, just learning how to do this for the first time. It's kind of a similar feeling.
Towards the shoreline, they're breaking right there.
One of the things I look for in terms of fishing gear is simplicity. When you're fighting a fish, you don't need to be dealing with things that don't work well or aren't intuitive or aren't comfortable. And so I feel like Old Town does a really good job at taking those things into consideration for people who are out on the water and just trying to experience fishing, experience the sunrise without having to fumble around for a fishing rod, a coffee cup. I didn't have to do any fumbling around. It just allowed me to really take in the experience, and I can't wait to do it again. There really is no gatekeeper to fishing. Just start. Even if you don't catch a fish, you're still going to get something good out of that experience. So just start.